It's not that he doesn't appreciate being recognized for his good work, it's just that Arturo Ocampo isn't nearly finished.
I still think I'm too young to be getting an award, but now I was actually quite surprised.
As a boy, he worked the fields near Salinas, and because his parents taught him to give back to the community, it was future farm workers that would benefit.
When you do fight for other people, you end up creating a better world. It makes a better world for your children. It makes a better world for you and your neighbors.
With a law degree from UC Berkeley, Arturo spent about 15 years with California Rural Legal Assistance. That meant representing in court those who couldn't speak for themselves on issues like heat, pay, safety, and sanitation. He calls that work his greatest contribution.
The thrill that I got once I became an attorney was actually winning those cases that you weren't supposed to win, or fighting on behalf of someone who everyone thought didn't have a chance, fighting for the underdog.
Got a great sense of humor, a lot of fun to be around. He just keeps plowing along, a lot of energy and good ideas.
Which brings us back to the point that Arturo is not finished. He has just accepted a position as an attorney at a major law firm in Sacramento. And he continues looking out for the interests of those who need it most, and he asks us to do the same.
This award is great, and it's not the end, obviously, for anything that I should be doing and for any of us. But I really do encourage people to continue the work because there's still a lot of work to be done.
Rosa Castellanos says it was God's plan for her to become a nurse. Then she became a certified diabetic educator to really follow her passion.
Education and empowering someone to know that si se puede, yes you can. Knowledge is really a big shield to protect you.
Since diabetes is affecting the lives of so many Latinos, Rosa is determined to spread the word on how to live healthy lives with diabetes, and most importantly, how to avoid the risk of diabetes altogether.
It's a passion. It's not a job, it's a passion, and they fuel it by showing me with their own lives what they have done to change.
Her co-workers are continually impressed with Rosa's determination to improve the health of people in her community.
She's very passionate about empowering diabetics to live a good life.
Recognized nationally as a leading diabetes prevention educator, Rosa says it was her obligation to continue following God's plan.
You don't want to keep to yourself the knowledge and what you have. It's important to make that my mission to try to have as many people as I can to stay as healthy as they can. That's what I would love.
The list of his accomplishments is long, yet Manuel Lopez takes little credit for his success. He says it's been
luck. I actually have just been really fortunate. For whatever reason, I've been at the right place at the right time.
But rising to the position of San Joaquin County Administrator obviously takes something much more than luck. From the fields near Fresno to the Air Force to an engineering degree and then becoming Fresno's Deputy City Engineer, there was always hard work and this philosophy.
Before you can fix something, you got to figure out what you want to fix and how you want to fix it. Too often we go off and we start trying to do things without recognizing what the problem is and without envisioning the solution.
The climb continued when Manuel was named San Joaquin County Public Works Director and then County Administrator. There was no hesitation from one of the men who selected Manuel.
Highly ethical, very honest, very sensitive to issues in the county. And when you're looking at a position that handles a $1 billion budget, the social service arm of government, and such tremendous needs in a county like San Joaquin, I thought he was perfect for the position.
He also answers to his wife of 37 years, his children and grandchildren. Plenty of reasons to take credit, but it's not who Manuel is.
Yes, I do think that I've worked hard for it, but I also think I've been very fortunate.
No de labios solamente, amémonos de corazón. No de labios solamente, para cuando Cristo vuelva, nos encuentre bien unidos.
It was Elena Molina's love of singing and theater that helped pull her grades from below average to top of the class.
It just encouraged me that, wait a minute, if I can learn my lines, I should be able to learn about social studies, etc. And then from there, it was just a climb upward.
Today, Elena is the principal at a Stockton Continuation High School where she shares her wisdom with the next generation.
My school is considered the last chance school. And I tell them, if someone would have told me that one day I would be an assistant principal at Hamilton Middle School, which is where I attended, I would have told them they were crazy.
Most of the kids call her Mama Molina. We call it a family, and she made it that way.
Elena's service to others doesn't end here. She volunteers throughout the community, at her church and other Stockton Unified schools. Her mother's words, never far from her heart.
My mother taught me to want to make a difference in other people's lives. As I started in the field of education, I saw myself as a change agent, an advocate for those who hadn't found their voice yet.
Fortunately, Elena's voice is heard in this community.
Nos encuentre bien unidos.
What Tom Sanchez has become is not at all how he began.
I started my adult life in the social services.
He worked with the Boys Club and a drug abuse prevention center, working to bring positive change. It's what his mother encouraged him to do. But Tom soon realized he could have an even greater impact if he were in business instead.
I guess at one point I just felt that I wanted to be on the other end. I think I could probably do more than less.
Today, Tom is Director of Business Development for Waste Management, overseeing annual revenue of more than $150 million. Now he makes sure funds are donated to worthwhile causes.
I get to distribute. I get to be the person that selects and works with the nonprofits and continue to help those that were somewhere in a similar position I was in. So that's really what my passion is.
A friend needs just a few seconds to sum up Tom's success.
Those three things: he is very talented, he has work ethic, and he perseveres. This is just a culmination of all that hard work.
Ask Tom about the importance of family, about the love and support he received from his parents and siblings. He can barely get the words out. About the keys to his success, that's easier.
Work hard, don't quit, be loyal, all those same basic characteristics. At the end of the day, no excuses, just get it done. That's my core value.